The Wendy Williams Show.
Studio audience, the virtuals at home. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Come On. Thank you. It wasn't conjunctivitis. I went to the doctor, it wasn't conjunctivitis. He said, immediately he said, no, it's not. He said, Wendy, go home and rest. Rest, like sometimes, you know, you get the red, go home and rest. I slept for 8 hours last night. I am on fire. I feel really good. So anyway, Leslie Jones is here. She's been here before, so it's a very comfortable conversation. She's starring in the new movie, Coming to America 2. And, you know, she got her start on Saturday Night Live. She doesn't work there anymore. Like, her career is just like up, up, up. But this past weekend, on SNL, delightful. I was mentioned in a Dionne Warwick skit. Take a look.
Do you and your brothers ever fight?
Sometimes.
Could you fight Wendy Williams for me?
I don't think so.
Now, Wendy Williams once called you Dula Peep. My last question is, should we egg her house? Sure. Okay, then, we gonna take my car, baby.
To me, as an entertainer, anytime your name is mentioned, you should be happy. You know? If you don't like it, suck it up, buttercup. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, if you do like it, whatever. It's like, for me, it's keep my name in your mouth. Yeah. I mean, I worked hard to get to this chair, and I'm not gonna hate, so thank you, SNL. And Dula Peep and Nick Jonas, thank you. So funny. It's funny when you're watching TV and then all of a sudden you pop up, because I had no idea. I was watching TV and all of a sudden I popped up. I'm like, what? Wait, what? I'm very sad to tell you, I not just watched The Bachelor last night, I planned on watching The Bachelor. I know, I feel so guilty, I'm sorry. That's not what he looks like anymore. Stop with the okay. Okay, so, that, clap if you like that. Wow. I guess me and you were the only ones.
Yeah. Oh,
it looks horrible.
I don't like it.
You know what it is? It's the beard to hair ratio. I'll tell you, if he just had some black topics and put it up there, maybe it'd be different, but still, why are you hiding like the sexy lips? And like he's a good looking cornball. And with the girls, I don't really know what I was seeing. You know, it's 8 o'clock at night. The doctor said, get my rest. I'm timing it, because I'm like, I'm gonna get my 8 hours. Watch. So Then the other thing is that we saw Chris Harrison last night, and that was kind of distracting to me because they say that he's still suspended from the show on account of, you know, siding with Rachel, the racist from the show, when he was interviewing with Rachel, the Bachelorette from the show. That's complicated, but I got it right.
You got it. You got it.
Got
We're
it
with
right.
you.
Okay. So Chris Harrison won't be doing the After the Final Rose show, which is actually a very big deal because that's the one where corny Matt picks what girl that's going to stay with him for at least a year until she leaves him. So that's a good look for the replacement, Emmanuel Acho. Do you know him? I don't want to pronounce it wrong on account of he's single, he's 30, and he's very, very well established in his career. He's a best-selling author. He is a Fox Sports analyst, and he's the host of this online show called Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man, which is funny if you've ever heard it. He's like, look, I'm black, but I grew up around all white people, and I feel like I got a horse in both races. Like, I'm very familiar with both, so ask me anything about being black. Go. Yeah. It's very entertaining. Now, I don't know whether they're gonna have Chris Hansen come back for the new season of The Bachelor. I have no idea. Right now, they're still calling it suspension.
Yeah, he took some time off.
Oh, is that what they call it these days?
That's what they call
it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With pay, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
See, you don't get a real suspension until you get suspended without pay. Right. But anyway, I don't know whether they're going to bring this man back or not. I don't know that he's going to want to even stay there because some people would think that being the host of The Bachelor is beneath him for all that he's established for himself. And with The Bachelor, it really is a tough job if you're the host, in that you're a part of the show. You're not just some host who just appears and then doesn't appear. The host does count. We get invested in the whole, well, okay, I'm embarrassed. But we get invested in the whole thing. Do you know what I mean? And then they have to travel to far off locations, you know, and film. And then he can't be here to write his books and do the Fox Sports. Like, how is that going to work? What does he know about sports? What is he, ex-NFL or something?
Yeah, he's a former football player. He played for 2 years. Uh-huh. And they say he was all right, but he's better as a Fox Sports analyst.
He's a sports analyst.
Right. They say he's better at that. Mm-hmm.
Does he have 2 cuts in the side of his head?
Oh, yeah, it looks like it.
We just don't do that anymore. I mean, I know there's certain regions of the country that still think that's fly. And he must be from there. Where's he from?
He is from Dallas. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I love Dallas, but I have noticed quite a few men who still cut the parts in their hair and just don't. Anyway, Chris needs to perhaps take a racial sensitivity class that we can watch online to be sure that he's, yep. Yeah, because that's a really important job. You know, he was getting good money. He was there for like 20 years doing it. It's a big deal what he did. He didn't think it was a big deal. So we should be able to watch him take the class. Oh, sorry. It's so beautiful here in New York today. You can't believe it's only like 22 degrees, but the sun is on blast. You know? And spring begins on March 15th. No, not spring. It's the daylight savings time, March 15th, which to me is the same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing. Yesterday, the sun stayed out because it was raining in the morning, but the sun came out later on in the afternoon, and it stayed out until 6 o'clock. Oh. Yeah, I was watching the 6 o'clock news, and I was like, is it really 6 or is it 4? Yeah. So this Taylor Swift, right? And you know, I'm a Swiftie. I like Taylor Swift, but I'm also a tough shooter, and I call it like I see it. I don't know her, and I probably never will because she's so sensitive. It's not enough that you like her music and that, you know, she's a pretty girl. She knows how to do her own makeup, her own hair. So she's mad at Netflix for joking about her dating life. Have you ever seen this show called Ginny and Georgia? Okay. Ginny and Georgia is about a mother and a daughter, and the mother had her when she was young. So, you know, Ginny is like 15, and the mom is, or Georgia, whichever one it is, the mom is like 30. So, you know, sometimes when you're a young parent, your kids tend to talk to you a little reckless, like they don't understand the boundaries, and sometimes the parents let it slip, and then they become friends as opposed to parents. Okay. So on the show, Ginny and Georgia mentioned Taylor Swift. And it was just one line, but Taylor's panties went into a full bunch. They go, wait, hold on. They go, this is the daughter talking to the mom. What do you care? You go through men faster than Taylor Swift. That's a good one though, right? That's a really good one. But I wish I would have been able to get away with talking to my mom like that. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the young moms. You know what I'm saying. Don't be offended. So Taylor tweeted that the joke was deeply sexist and degrading to working women. Like, exactly, calm down. I just feel like Taylor is one of these girls, she's got very thin skin. What's the difference between being sensitive and having thin skin? Because I'm sensitive, but I don't have thin skin.
Right, I don't know. It's probably like the same thing, but thin skin just seems like
I'm not even
worse.
as sensitive as
Yeah.
I used to be. You know what I mean? In New Life and stuff, I'm just like, let's go. But this is a girl who grew up probably from the time she was born. You are the most beautiful girl in the world. You know, her mom and dad, I believe, are still together. You know, her growing up in her hometown, she was very popular because she sang everywhere and all the, you know, parades and whatnot. She always probably, oh, you're so tall and beautiful. You could be a model. You could be a singer. You could be whatever you want. Oh, Taylor, talking to her like this, then like this, then like this. And so now she's here. And she's so used to being treated like that, she thinks she could get away with that in the real world. Nope. No, Taylor, stop. And also, she did a project with Netflix, so she felt very deeply affected that the Netflix family let Ginny and Georgia get away with this. But you know what, Taylor, we've counted well, all right, that'd be like me complaining on whatever channel I am in your city. How you doing, first of all? But that would be like me complaining that the shows on the channel make fun of me. I don't care. Here's the deal, Taylor. You have had a lot of boyfriends. But you know what? That's part of the process of, you know, finding the one. Nobody's making fun of you for having the boyfriends. No one's saying that you're a slut, that you're sleeping with all the boyfriends. Now, we've counted 13 since... Girl. And how old is she, 30?
She's 30.
30 years old and 13 boys. That sounds about right. Just saying, just saying. But right now she's dating this British actor. His name is Joe. And Joe, they've been together since 2017. So, yep, slow and steady is the course. Maybe this is the one. I don't know whether she's planning on marrying him or not. I don't know whether they're engaged or what. You don't really hear much about them. But Taylor, your motto should be like my motto. Keep your name in my mouth. Yeah. I've got something to show you. Jokes, jokes, jokes. Look. No, you know the college admission scandal. Hey, Dean, if that was my joke, you wouldn't cut off the cameras, would you?
No, I would not.
Perfect, thank you. Anyway, I know the college admission scandal is kind of boring to me, the way I'm sure it is to you, because we heard so much about it. However, they've got this documentary, and the documentary is half people playing the parts of people like Lori Loughlin and other real people doing the actual talk. This is going to be really interesting. I know I'm going to watch it when it comes on. It shows how the FBI caught 50 parents, you know, helping their kids cheat their way into school, including Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman. And here, for your pleasure, is your first look.
We help the wealthiest families in the U.S. get their kids into school. So I've done 761 what I would call side doors. The front door means getting in on your own. So I've created this kind of side door in because my families want a guarantee.
You've never had an issue with this.
Like some article comes out that the polo team is selling seats into the school for 250 grand.
Well, no, because she's a water polo player.
But she's not.
We're here today to announce charges in the largest college admissions scam ever prosecuted by the Department of Justice.
I'm going to do over 730 of these side doors this year. It's the home run of home runs.
And it works?
Every time.
I am so watching that. It's called Operation Varsity Blues, and it premieres March 17th on Netflix. You know, here at the show, including you watching, I know we're all foodies. We like our food. And I don't know about you, I like condiments. You know, I can make anything that it tastes horrible, really good, and not complain if you just give me the right condiments. And I think that we would agree that one of our favorites is ranch dressing, correct? It's good on everything. Although I do like to sprinkle chunky blue cheese into the ranch dressing. I always, you know, like I love the taste of ranch dressing, but it always needs a shake of hot sauce. Just 1, 2, maybe 3. But definitely the chunky blue cheese. Anyway, so Weetie has Twitter divided because people are outraged more than not that she puts ranch dressing on her spaghetti. Now, I gotta tell you, as a foodie, I say no to that too. Here's how I like it. First of all, she put too much. So now she's drowning it out. Second of all, if it was in the refrigerator, you got hot spaghetti, and if you're like me with the condiments, there are certain ones you eat hot, certain ones room temperature, and other ones cold. I like, when I have spaghetti, I always have to have a side salad. A nice big one with black olives and carrots. And I like really firm, you know, lettuce. It could be iceberg, even though that's not my favorite. I prefer like spinach or something like that. So I'm getting in my vegetables, spinach leaves. And then I put chunky blue cheese dressing on it or ranch dressing on it with chunky blue cheese also. Mix up the salad, drag it over to the spaghetti. I don't even twirl, that's how I am. I don't. I like it like that. I like the salad and the spaghetti on the same fork, and I like the ranch dressing. You know, it's all a matter of taste, how people want to eat. People are so bored that they just pick at everything. Sweetie, we like it like that. Well, not exactly like that, but you know, a little remix of it. My fingers are freezing. It is so cold. I'm so
I'm
cold.
like shaking. My nose is cold.
I know.
I'm surprised you can't see my breath.
I know. Oh my gosh. So our friend Jackee has a new job. Now, what I love about Jackee, she's 64, by the way, still looks great. Still's got the bomb sense of humor in real life and on TV. Because to me, she's always the same character for everything. Sandra, all of them. You know, when she was on Sister Sister, all of the, 227, Mary. Well, but that's good. If you have one character, stick with it and see where it's gonna take you. Well, it's taken her all the way to Days of Our Lives. Now, mind you, like I go in and out of watching the soaps, so I will admit that I watch General Hospital. The other ones, The Bold and the Beautiful is still on, and I go into watching them. But for Days of Our Lives, I'm watching the whole time. And I got up and came back to the TV and I thought I missed it. And I called up and they said, no, you didn't miss it. She's like, come on yet. And I'm looking, I'm staring, I'm looking. It was the last 5 seconds of the episode. But it was worth it, it. This is the setup for our friend and her new role. Take a look.
What's that?
Okay. I'm Paulina. That's right, baby. Surprise!